Hey, everybody, it's Kathy Boyle, president of Chapin Hill Advisors. Today, we're introducing another member of our Circle of Influence. Our Circle of Influence has been designed so that you can find trusted experts in a variety of fields and services. When you go to hire an expert, whether it's a handyman or a CPA, making an expert mistake is very, very expensive in terms of time and money. I don't know anyone who has either to waste. So let's get it right from the get-go with our experts. Today, we're talking to Jeff Clair. He is founder of Clairvoyant Consulting, and they are powered by sales acceleration. So Jeff, let's talk about what you do and how you help people.
All right, be happy to do so. So what I do in a very simple fashion is I come in and usually focus on small to medium-sized business and take the pain away from a sales owner or a sales executive who happens to be managing the sales organization, but that's not really their area of expertise. And I take and unload that pain and agony off. I work on sales strategy, first and foremost. I work on developing a sales process. I help with the execution of that. And I also look to hire and build a sales team and eventually a sales executive to take over that role on a full-time basis. I'm known as a fractional or outsourced VP of sales.
Okay, so let's talk about how you got your street creds. So I hear that you know more about ladies' undergarments than any man on the planet. So let's talk about how you got to where you are today.
I'd be happy to. So I spent the first part of my career on the retail side, learning about every part of any department store's business. Then I got involved in the wholesale side of the business in fashion, apparel, home textiles. And yes, one of the areas that I spent a lot of time with was in women's intimate apparel. So yes, you could say I am an expert in that. But what that really taught me is the ability to understand that there's a process and products may change, but there's a sales process in a way of going about business for superior results, regardless of the products that's sold. Today, I'm very business agnostic. I run the gamut from professional services to heavy manufacturing to nutraceuticals. So you can say that 3 times quickly. It really doesn't matter the product. There's a process that's correct.
Got it. So let's talk about the pain point. When should someone reach out to you and when is the perfect time?
Okay. So if you're a business owner or you're a person that works with owners and you hear certain things being said, like, I'm very frustrated in what I'm doing. I'm running a sales organization, but that's not my key role. And I really don't know what I'm doing. There are other avenues that a leader of a company needs to concentrate on, like innovation and product. That's where I would come in to take that pain away, to help them either ramp up when their business is really growing or find a turnaround solution to take a business that's either stagnant or really declining and make significant improvements to that.
Got it. Okay, great. Yes, many entrepreneurs, when business takes off, they get further and further away from doing what they love to do. And now they're managing people, managing a sales process. And very often, many entrepreneurs were never trained to do this. Absolutely. So having someone with your background to act as a helping hand. So let's talk about what the engagement looks like. Is this a day a week? Is this a 1 month, 2 month, 5 month engagement? What does it look like?
So it varies by client and what their needs are. Every process and program I do is very customized for each individual customer. If I come in as a fractional or outsourced VP of sales, which is at the highest level, I am running their sales organization and I am an executive within the company. I engage for 1 to 2 days a week, which one of the questions comes up is, how can that be done in that amount of time? And I ask the question to the owner, how much time have you been able to give to your sales organization? And usually the answer is not nearly that much time. Otherwise, I come in looking out and developing the process and really working on sales strategy and developing that with them a sales playbook to really be set up and handled by the team in place. And those engagements are shorter. While the outsourced VP of sales is generally a year to a year and a half, the other products that I do can run from 1 to 4 to 5 months.
Got it. Okay. So you're industry agnostic, no geographic boundaries, and we can sell anything from a widget to a bagel to software.
just about. I generally focus on business to business versus business to consumer. But in today's day and age where that is morphing as well, my background in working with e-commerce becomes really helpful as well in helping migrate a business to looking at how they can market and sell directly to consumers as well.
Love it. So how would I find you if I wanted to have an initial conversation?
So I'm on LinkedIn and I'm very active there. So that's one place. My website is clairvoyantconsulting.com. And my phone number is 203-520-9342.
Terrific. We're delighted to have you in our circle.
Thank you.